Let's go. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we've got quite a banger for you. We have got Era last time facing up against ATK. We've got the last time who have been on an absolute rampage in this pro division, have really been showing that they are in form, and they want to take the top of the board. And ATK and Royalty are sitting quite comfortably up there. So curious to show us the shirt. All right, this is the shirt. Everyone, it's the shirt. The shirt coming out.
Era.
The Era shirt popping off.
Love to see it.
Gonna get a little show if Era win or when Era win. I don't know. Like chat seems to be very iffy about if I want to say these things. But when Era win or if Era win, whatever it is, the shirt, the jersey comes off, bro. And Era's rocket.
You know, in a hypothetical situation where maybe they do win, which they might. No, I don't know.
There's like so much friendly fire. When you don't mean it, it's friendly fire.
No, I'm trying to not jinx them.
But we do know. But to just enlighten a bunch of people here. So from what we collect, is Unique is not going to be playing tonight, unfortunately. But we are going to have Luke Jin feet up down in the support role. For anyone who doesn't know who that is Kiddo. It is KDO, one of the highest ranking South African players. But he doesn't live in South Africa anymore, so I mean he's the only sub that can really fill in for Unique, and like he's the only one that can really fill in general. So definitely gonna be quite an interesting one. Is this next gonna have his hands full dealing with the one South African challenger player? But what do you think is going to be happening tonight, Instinct? Oh, I think he's just going to grab his food. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a solid series on us tonight. I do hope it takes us to at least 3 games. I would like to see 3 games. So please give us 3 games, ladies and gentlemen. It'd be very, very appreciated. But I do know that if Era want to take the clean 2-0. Or if ATK want to take the clean 2-0, that's also fine. That's also fair enough. But we all know what we are here for. We're all here to back our boys and back the boys, in either in red or in blue. It is the great rivalry on the Summoner's Rift between Last Time and ATK. This was the final a couple of seasons ago, where Last Time took the challenge to ATK. They really got close. But at the end of the day, it was still an Era 2-1 series, if I remember correctly. Someone can correct me if I am wrong. Contribute 6,000 to the cooking stream. Hey, thank you, Darth. I did extend it. It was supposed to end today, but I have extended by another month. So then hopefully by the time the second time this ends, we will be doing the cooking stream. Because I don't think it's going to be done until my mom gets here. Because my mom arrives on Friday. And I will, then that is 10,000. Oh my goodness gracious. My mom arrives on Friday, Saturday-ish. But I'm also getting my new tattoo done on Friday, 11 o'clock. I will be sure to show you all chat before I show anyone else. So, yeah, it's going to be quite pog. But I'm not going to show you what it is just yet. Some of my mods know what it is because they've helped me out with some of the decisions. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. It's my second one, but I do know that it's likely not going to be my last. Aware. I'm trying to find good music. I'm right. This is a classic. Chat gets special treatment. I mean, of course. You guys are my chat, bro. Because if I give you all a hug, I would. Like just all big, like one big group hug. Like give chat a hug. Like I can give like the little box a hug. So I'm just gonna like, yeah, that's not how this works. There we go. Is that? Oh, there you can see Bella back there too. She's back here. But yeah, so just a shout out to chat as well. Always supportive. Always keeping that cooking stream up and running. You're spending a lot of your hard-earned points on there. I can feel my phrase. And then there's a song that I do want to play that I've been liking quite a bit as of recently. Where is it? Let me find this playlist. It was on a playlist a friend of mine gave me, and I've been listening I've been listening to it quite a bit, so I am going to be popping it on here as the next song. Cooking stream, yep. And likely going to be doing it with my, if it's not with my mom, I will invite like 1 or 2 of my friends over. We'll do like a whole big thingy. It'll be quite a lot of fun. I would like a guest little stream. But you can also see Bella. She's having a lot of fun in that little window, just staring out at the world behind her. When will it be? It all just matter. It depends when the goal is met. Once the goal is met, we'll chat and we'll organize a chat and we'll get a date up and running. But I'll give you all the necessary setup, all the necessary warning, like a week or so in advance. But now they are going to be switching out into their positions, so we are possibly going to be heading into game now, as we invite. All right, let's get. All right, Hots, thank you. All right, so Willow, you're gonna need to hop over, bro. All right, because we are gonna be now getting into game 1 there. Willow apologizing. All right, but now we are. Casters are. Let's clear that up. Okay, dokie. So now we what are we going to be seeing coming out of these boys and girls out here in this video game today? Little Goosey got to pay 2,000 for the cooking stream. Thank you, Goosey, for the contribution. Always going to be very grateful. And I'm sure Bella will be just as grateful. Wherever the heck Bella is. Bella! Baby! Hey, Bella! Up here, up here, up here. There she is. There's my baby. Hey, Bobo. Hey, baby. She's a good baby. Love the kitty cat. Chat loves the cat. Like, look at her. She is so freaking adorable. I'm just looking at her on my monitor. Hey, baby. This is that song that I spoke of. It's the Giga Chad song, but it's done by an artist called Varian, and it goes kind of hot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it does appear we are going to be hopping into Champ Select, so let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Main screen, that's the right one. All right, so the immediate Karthus ban. The instant Karthus ban. Don't want to see that Karthus coming through there. And now we're going to see the Milio is going to be taken away from the Snack. We're not going to be seeing that hyper carry Milio Jinx. Wukong is stolen away from Mr. Not in the jungle. Has been spamming it quite a bit, and it has helped him get as high as 44 LP Masters right now. So congrats over to him there. But now what will be more of the prize? Are they going to Toggle ban Tai? Or are they going to... No, they're going to take away the Zac from Demulon. Taking away that kind of playmaking material that he offers. And then likely going to be seeing that possible mid-ban for Slayer. But no, we'll see the Senna taken away in the bot lane from Luke Jin feet up. As Unique's not going to be here. Which is... We're sending our love over to him over in the Netherlands there. But now that is going to... The Maokai being taken from Demulon. There will be the immediate Ornn pickup for Papa Smurfy. It is SA Ornn. Say it every time in chat. But they did put too much priority on the Ornn, as that is going to be the Jinx pickup for the Klaxman. Curious to see on how it's going to be going down for Klax. I've not been able to see too much of his Jinx, but we do know he has been performing quite well as of recently on these hyper carries. As in, that is going to be the Vi going over to Not. Very pick. I have not seen him on before. Maokai was banned as well as his Wukong, so he's going to have to pull something out of his Champion Ocean here. But are we going to see that bot lane prior, or are we going to try and... They're going to try and lock in their solo lanes here. What is going to be the case? Mad Demulon keeping the time going as long as possible. As that is going to be the Xayah coming out for Tigger in the bot lane. Very safe and very common. Very, very... Let's go ATK. a little bit of friendly fire coming out here from Capster. But then going to be the Rammus is going to be Harvard as well as the Xin Zhao. Are we going to possibly be seeing that Rammus? It does not. That we are going to see Warwick get Harvard to Volibear is going to be picked up for Demulon in the jungle. Fuck, ATK screenshotted. Of course, it's Cappy caught in 4K. Let's go ATK screenshotted. Damn. But so that is going to be the comfort pick picked up in the jungle for Demulon, as the Scion and Cassante are going to be switched between. And it does look like that is going to be the Cassante is a flexible pick, can be lock put in the mid and can be put into that top lane. Very curious to see what is going to be used there. Gonna have to, like, ban-wise, it's rather tricky. You don't really know if you should ban mid or if you should be banning that top lane. So the ban's going to have to be extra careful here. But there are still support bans and mid lane bans as they take away the Swain. Both a mid lane. And then that is now going to be the Braum is going to be taken away from Luke Jin. But then are we going to see that another prior ban onto the mid lane? Are they going to let the Silas through? Or are they going to let Sealard play the Silas for once? I am very not sure. As nope, we're not seeing the Silas, ladies and gentlemen. Never are, never will. Take it away from Sealard. So we're going to see something new from him there. Possibly could be seeing that Syndra pick. Might be quite useful, but it's going to be a bit of a difficult pick into the likes of the Vi. Very mobile and easy lockdown, as well as the Cassante. But then the Rakan will be taken away in that bot side. No meta support's going to be allowed through here, as that is 4 support bans across the map. But really smart bans coming out from across the map. As now we're entering this large stage of the picks and the bans. What is it going to be? Are we going to see the Cassante mid or top? And it does look like it is going to be a Cassante shifted to that top lane. And that is going to be Ari in the mid lane for Slayer. But Giga Chad up there is going to be facing Papa Smurfy, who is the Giga Chad. So it's just the top lane is just a Giga Chad matchup. Never give Unique that Rakan. Unfortunately, so it is not Unique who is playing at the moment. So it is actually going to be Luke Jin feet up who is going to be playing there. But there's going to be Lissandra locked in for the Sealard and then Seraphine for Lisnek. Going for some of that hard engage with the follow-up. But then that Alistair is going to be Harvard. Are we going to see a possible Alistair pick for Luke Jin? Or are we going to be seeing something like the Thresh, which I feel would be quite good here as a part of their heavy engaged team comp here. Alistair still being Harvard. And does look like they are going to take it, but no. The Yumi now being Harvard, but that's going to be the Pike. So it's Luke, so who's playing? So the roster is pretty much the same. Unique is not playing at the moment, so it is going to be Luke Jin feed up, or as better known as Kiddo. So Kiddo will be playing in that role there. But we are going to get the champ select, guys. So let's get the predictions up and running. So back your boys and girls out here. Who do you think is going to be taking this game? Do we think ATK are going to start off strong, or do we think last time are going to bring the fire and take game 1? As now I'll give you all the chance to vote, get your points in. But looking at this team comp, very good engage coming out from the side of last time with the Ornn as well as Lissandra. Very easy to lock down that Ari, especially with the Lissandra ultimate coming out in hot. But Pyke, very aggressive bot lane, very good at picking out the Seraphine. And it does kind of round out their heavy AD team comp. Ari being the main source of ability power. So Volibear and the Ornn will be able to build a lot more armor and stack that. So personally, what are we thinking here, baby? What are we thinking? I like the engage that the Seraphine ulti does offer alongside the Ornn. Very good AoE synergy there. Can really catch someone out if they're off guard. But again, very mobile from ATK. Got the Vi, got the Pyke, as well as the Ari. Got plenty of dashes to go around and plenty of ways to escape and dodge these kinds of things. But then we're going to see Cassante up in that top lane. Haven't seen too much of the Cassante, but this is going to be one of the first. I'm seeing it in the hands of ATK. And then we're also not going to be seeing too much possibly happening in that top side. I do believe it is more of a Cassante favored matchup. So in that case, it's all a matter of how well it's played. But ATK take game 1 arrow reverse sweep. I mean, it's entertainment value. It's entertainment value. Fair enough. But now we are going to turn on the lights. literally, I need to turn on my lights because I can't see a thing, and lighting bad. But is that is oh, that is very bright. Sorry, chat. I don't mean to blind any of you. I'm trying my best not to. So let's put that there rather. There you go. But personally, I think it's very snowbally. It's all a matter of who gets the better snowball. Because Volibear and Vi have very easy ganks. And like got almost point and click lockdown. The Pike going to be very aggressive, going to be roaming up into that mid lane. Going to really be making sure that C-Lord does not get the lead that he needs to go and grab that. Watching MSI or Justin? I mean, I'd say it's a very easy decision. I mean, are you going to watch South Africa or are you going to watch NA? Sorry, I'm choking on something. NA, sorry, bit of a sore throat there, hey? You know what I mean, bruv. Come on, man.
Okay.
All right, so now he has returned. The co-caster has returned.
After you choked a little bit.
Yeah, you had to come and like defend NA.
Yeah, defend my favorite region.
NA are your favorite region?
No, they're not.
KW?
They're not.
They're not, man. But it's Golden Guardian C9, man. I don't think doesn't really matter because they're not gonna get past the quarterfinals anyway.
Loser's gonna get absolutely fucking battered by Korea.
Yeah, either Korea or China are gonna batter them, and even NA, even EU just gonna batter them up, man.
It's like I don't know. The West is fucking doomed. So just watch South Africa. I think.
I mean, yeah, and I think and also Unique may not be in this game, but he has been in game with some quite big figures recently.
Yeah.
He played with the Bouse, and he had to like 1v9 and carry the Bouse. And also he got in a game with Owner, T1 Owner as his jungler. And he carried Owner, and you're sitting there like, this man is doing great things for South Africa, and now he's just straight up like carrying like these top tier fucking junglers, man.
Love to see it. I think it's just honestly just seeing him carry Mouse is so fitting with that fucking AP Aurelia build that he's terrorizing solo queue with in that sort of different way.
Yeah, that solo queue build hit different, man.
It hurts for the team you're playing with. Whatever Mouse plays it, yeah.
And no better than Unique's flash. I mean, like Unique's like I think what did he? He went like 5 for 2 for like 21. Oh, we're in already.
Yeah.
So let's pause at 2 seconds. Just pause at 2 seconds.
Righty.
So let's get this killed. Like, they actually like just took us into game immediately. Down.
Yeah. No point of sale machine.
Yeah, like no point of that. But they are like everyone's luckily in order.
Okay,
Teams,
cool.
any teams in the chat now, learn from this, please. It makes my life so much easier.
It's so satisfying as well. Just see it, you know.
All right, so I'm gonna go us in. So on 3. So 1, 2, 3, go. We're in.
We're in.
We are in, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 1 of Era Lost Time facing up against ATK, and this is gonna be spicy.
I can already see them pinging, maybe for a bit of shenanigans.
We could see some early game shenanigans. They do have the Volibear. Could possibly start the cube, but we see just a couple of ping tests coming out across there. And like with Tigger with a spicy 20 ping. We love to see it. But no XD, kidding. Goose, come on, man. Make the stream and life easier. It means means your streams the streams are gonna be higher quality. Because then I won't have to go in situations where I'm like, oh, I'm just reordering.
Don't worry, I'm reordering.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any shenanigans. Just like ATK just sitting there, just across the map, just doing a casual, just 5-man block. Nothing more interesting there. Well, we are going to see the Jin just giving us a small show down here.
It's a very small show.
Yeah, not really an interesting one. He's not even completing the dance, man. He's just standing there.
He's just standing there with his knife.
Very menacingly standing there with his knife. But gonna be a topside start for Not. Well, there is also going to be a topside start for Demulon.
Looks like it's just gonna both path down towards bot side. Both can converge in their own right.
Yeah, and they're both going to converge onto that scuttle crab, so going to be a bit of a fight happening there. Both want to have prioritize this bot lane.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Jetless plays out this lane with the Cassante. He can get himself a nice lead. That's sort of an where I don't really think you're necessarily playing for lead. It would be pretty good top side. You know, it might be a bit boring.
I mean, Cassante is just the presence Cassante has everywhere right now. It's just kind of disgusting. His laning phase, arguably one of the best laning phases in League of Legends right now. So I can agree. Like we got to just keep an eye more on what the Cassante does. But sheesh, Mr. Notus Caucus is playing. Let's go. Yo, Pentademon, man. Okay, see, Pyke is going to really go in for the Bone Skewer. It's going to force the flash out of Tigger already. As well as the Snake E coming forward. Will connect onto the Xayah into the Ignite. Klax is going to walk up, going to flash and get that Rocket Auto.
Oh.
But that's going to be first blood going over to Luke Jinfida. Possibly could get another. Does do have the damage, but now I'm going to take him back to that top side as we see. Damien going to come in for the trade. Klax has no flash. Does have cleanse though. Pyke is going to go for the Bone Skewer to try and slow him down. And looks like he will get it. But does get the flash over. Klax is cutting it out. Does get the traps, but that is going to be Klax locked up and taken down by the Snack there. Pyke does have flash. Will likely have to use it. It does not look like it. Bone Skewer goes wide. This Pyke is looking kind of scary, but that Volibear is going to try and slow them down. While Vi has made her appearance. This seems just to be a big party down here in bot lane.
That's absolutely massive skirmish. And I mean, it's sort of interesting to see how, as soon as they recognize that they weren't going to get level 2, just walk down and right now just going to try and abuse the fact that Demilon is so low. Get himself a camp as well.
Yeah, they knew exactly what Demilon was going to be. So the Not and Luke just try and push it down. There's level 2 on the Pyke. They are really looking to play this lane aggressively. Permanently trying to look for plays here. The Charm connecting onto Sealord, taking a lot of damage. Yassi, look at this guy at Zypher guy. Oh, it's Zypher, bro. The VIP. Welcome to back to the chat, bro. As we see, Tigger is not going to be able to dodge this Bone Skewer. They're going to get an E4 coming in from Pyke, but the immediate flash. And looks like she is going to pick up one, but the BM coming out from Luke Jinfida is that is a double kill going over to Mr. Klax.
And that's absolutely massive for Klax as well, getting all that gold on him. Just really surprised how fast that happened with that skirmish down there. You'd think there should be some sort of mitigation there, but Klax gets 2 kills on him, and as you said, it was pretty stylish fashion as well.
Yeah, and it looks like Jetless is already going for some more trades on top of Smurfy. Does have flash. They're both fairly low on mana, but Cassante, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, one of the best cleaning phases, as you said, in this game right now. Absolutely terrifying to play against this thing, the top or mid, really. And we've seen its presence pretty much internationally, and especially in South Africa. I don't know, especially, just everywhere, really.
And the one thing also you really don't like seeing is seeing that a Jinx has got 2 kills already, an assist, has got a full Noon Quiver at 4 minutes, and now we see Damien is going to be coming in here, going to burn the flash out of Jetlust, but that is going to be the flash going from Persona. I think people what they do as they pick up a kill on that top side of the map and putting Lost Time back on the board.
And I mean, Jetlust was winning that lane pretty well, so obviously there was good pathing.
Ooh, really good charm coming in there, denying Sealord from picking it up there, but that's going to be the flash forward from Pyke. I mean, not Pyke, from Sealord.
That was actually a really good flash from Sealord holding it that long.
Yeah, but
like
the charm, one thing's for sure, is what you got to keep in mind. Was able to deny Lissandra to use the E there, but Pyke does look like that they want to...
he almost a 6.
They want to go for a dive.
Just
We could be seeing a possible dive here from Luke Jinfeed up, but not going to happen too much there.
I mean, now that Sealord has 6 himself, it's a bit iffy, and a Snack obviously coming over.
So now aren't even taking the charm to the Snack there. Volibear is going to walk down. Yeah, they pick up the dragon very comfortably with knowing that the Volibear is coming in from that top side. While Papa Smurfy is trying to chat out with Jetlust, but Jetlust is doing a lot of damage.
Papa Smurfy's going to try to trade back, but gonna be that damage from Cassante. That is really irritating. That's so burn. And I mean, so far in this game now, I mean, they were able to get Drake pretty much for free. Weren't able to even let Lost Time trade for anything, but It's definitely not too bad. It's just really the Jinx that we're watching out for at the moment. And the fact that they mitigated that dive there, mid was pretty good as well from last time, so definitely want to see more of that.
Yeah, and with the
Proactiveness, yeah.
just like proactive plays across the map, just trying to keep the gold in like an even state. Where like ATK gets one gold on one side of the map, while last time we were trying to get gold on the other. But I was taking a bit of a rough trade up here in the top side. Cassante denying him a lot of minions already. He has got the all out. And we've all seen what a fed Cassante is capable of.
And by his top side as well, so I doubt she's going to be able to do much. Probably just going to keep trading until Morn has to eventually back. Especially with that wave eventually crashing. We're held up in about 50 seconds as well. So maybe you might have something as well for ATK here in terms of Rift Herald. Definitely a question.
Yeah, and we've all been in that situation with the Pyke. Oh gosh, we're going to see again coming out from Jetless. Does use the all out, takes down Papa Smoke. Papa Smoke has no flash. The Ornhorn is summoned. Going to try to go for the Brittle Stack. Going to get the knockup. And Papa Smurfy takes down Jetless. What is that damage from Orn?
That is definitely a Giga Chat play in. Clax
They're going to fight on the ball lane, and Ty picks up Clax. Pyke is going to know where to go. Just trying to Bone Skewer. That's going to be the away coming away from Luke Jin feet up. Oh my goodness. As Vi goes for the flash season desist. There is no ulti available for Tigger. Damien tanking a bit of tower. My Damien not tanking a bit of tower. Oh my goodness. The solo bolo for Papa Smurfy. What?
It all started with that Papa Smurfy trade, and absolutely just great play from him to almost save his lane. He's 2-0 at the moment as well.
Yeah, that's like he's in the lane where Cassante is very much favored. It's Orn coming out on top.
Exactly, and now bot side as well. Ty getting that kill onto him, turning that trade around was absolutely incredible. About 450 gold, I think he got on him because of the Clax shutdown, and all of a sudden now everything's looking up for last time. About 300 gold between them, but I think absolutely still even between all of them. Clax does have a bit more gold on him. To be precise, actually, he's got pickaxe and noon quiver. Ty is still yet to have completed his new quiver.
And we see now the Cassante is going to try and catch out the bear, man, but there will be a ward there as now Pyke has come mid again. Is level 5 still. And the charm will not connect from Slayer, but they are really making sure that Sealord can't roam here.
Sealord doesn't have TP, someone needs to come and collect this wave. Jinx Rocket!
Oh my gosh, Clax! Clax picking up the super mega death rocket, locking down one. But now, Damilon is gonna be having a big party here. There's 3 moves, 80k down there. Tigger and Lisnak are gonna pressure Clax here.
It's even worse for Sealord. He doesn't have TP at the moment. He's just gonna lose about 2 waves worth there. Maybe even 3, if I didn't see correctly. Definitely very rough for Sealord at this point.
Yeah.
Ton of XP.
And from this point in the game, we all kind of expected what the Pyke was gonna do. Pyke was just gonna be running around the map, picks up level 6, just goes around getting some gold. Not really gonna spend too much time in lane there. But we see Pyke is gonna try and charge at the Bone Skewer, but not gonna be able to pick up anything there. A lot of damage coming out. The Feather Storm is pulled back. The Seraphine ulti gets flashed by Clax. Drops the traps. Pyke comes downtown, takes down 1. Pulls this thing over the wall there, but Pyke will then pick up 2. Now Demulon is going to have to fight 2v1 here as Vi has made their way down. Vi does have the cease and desist. Are they going to look for the lockdown? They do. Pyke does not have the reset. As they're going to try and take it down, but it's going to be voice of flash from Demulon. Trying to lock down Pyke, but Pyke is just too mobile. Still has the flash. Vi goes in. Oh my goodness!
No.
The death from below does not get the execute, but not will lock down the volley. Oh my goodness.
Work. That was good footwork from Demulon there to almost escape with a 1-for-1 there, but unfortunately just got locked down by all tools had available. Sealord.
Yeah,
a bit of trouble. Not too bad. Just gonna trade it out.
Sealord, these trades are very rough for the mid lanes. Lissandra generally pops up a little later on, dealing with the Ahri roams, but that's a 4-0 and 4 Pyke.
Oh yeah, actually, never even noticed that.
That is going to be a scary Pyke. Are we gonna get a Hillisang Pyke? What kind of Pyke we getting here, boys?
Well, I mean that depends on which Hillisang you're talking
Yo,
about.
is it Hillisang or Intersang?
Yeah, exactly. Claps or craps type situation.
Yeah. But so Pyke is going to likely be building up into that Dusk Blaze. Is going to be roaming around the map. We'll catch out Damulon with the Bone Skewer. looks like it's gonna go for the fight. This Slayer is gonna roam. Does use the Spirit Rush. The Charm does not connect. Mad Milan is gonna do so much damage into the ulti to the shutdown. Thelon makes his way down, picks up that pike, and it looks like we've got an Intersang on our hands. As Ornn is going to drop the Call of the Forge God. You're going to connect onto Slayer there. The Snake does land the slow. The Ori does not have anywhere to go. Pupsman picks up one, sees the distance coming out from Nod, but he is all by himself. Ornn is going to go for the hot chase. And Volleybait does have the Volley Stack, does have the Water Walking and the slow coming in from the E, but Nod is desperately trying to run away. And is going to be able to run into his Cassandre as lost time on not giving up this game.
Absolutely not, and it's just I'm absolutely questioning what's happening there in that skirmish. It was good from Sealat to come over and just lock him down, but it felt like the sequence of events that led up to there and how it sort of just died there. There was just not enough follow-up to complete.
But we do see the Boneskewer does connect onto Tigger into the flash, into the massive Feather Storm! Seraphine ulti, and that Vi is giddy gone. But Tigger is going to have to be careful. Pike does have the death from below. It looks like he's going to use it. And is going to take down one, but will get immediately traded. Now Sealar is going to have that 1v1 onto Klax there. The Son does not have the ultimate available. And there's going to be a 1v1 happening in the top side as well. But Sealar will be able to walk away. The Mega Death Rocket is up. Klax could go for the zap here and into the Super Mega Death Rocket. Looks like he's going to go for it. But will not take down Sealar. Oh my goodness. Oh.
That was so close.
What is that? What was that health?
I think that was about probably 10, 20.
Yeah, it was like it was so close. And see, like it's up, just barely. Oh my goodness. Just barely. And
I was getting scared for Klax as well because the Sandra ult was about 12 seconds away. That she clicked on it.
Yeah, like at that point, like it's regardless how fed you are as a Jinx, if Lissandra has R, you're not going anywhere. You're just gonna get the full force of the entire team because you cannot move.
Just brilliant turn, really, with that ult. Pops Murphy's 3-0, by the way.
Yeah, he's still chilling here as Luke Jin beat up goes for the fight onto Damon. Really good side steps coming out there from the bear, but he is going to be walking into the Xayah and into the Seraphine as the Boneskewer is being charged up. It looks like they are going to be fighting over the scuttle. We're going to see Sealar go in. Is going to go for the lockdown onto the Ahri. Ahri has nowhere to go, but will immediately use the Spirit Rush. Then we see the Season Test coming out onto the Xayah. Xayah having the Gale Force away. Does still have the Feather Storm, but is not going to be able to use it. Oh wait, does not have the Feather Storm. But able to use it. That's going to be a double kill. Death from below. And are we going to see the Bones get connect again? It does. It pulls Seraphine over into the pit. And that is a triple kill for Lucian Feed Up. And they look like they want to go for more.
I don't think he's going to get full, but
He's going to desperately try, but Volleybait is going to go for the fight there, and it's going to just further deny that Drake from last time as the triple kill for the Pike, and he is looking very, very dangerous at the moment.
That's 3,000 golden lead for ATK, absolutely just exploding the game with that skirmish. I feel like the idea was there, but Ty was just collapsed onto, and once he didn't have Featherstorm, it was pretty much over from there. Pike hook landed, and from there, just resets came through, and they were pretty much able to do whatever they wanted. And Luke Jin beat up, having a great Pike game at the moment.
Yeah, very good Pike game. But just like I'm just looking at this gold now, like it's just out of this world. Like he's got he's already got 6.2k. He's got almost double the gold of Seraphine, and he's got more gold than the Xayah. And like he's given so much gold to his team, and it's very hard to deal with a Pike that's got the Prowler's Claw already.
1.8 thousand in total.
Unique saying this Luke Jin Feed Up guy kind of cracked or what? I guess he is, man. You see the sad note we're not seeing you here, Mr. Unique.
Exactly. Gotta give it that.
But we see Klax is going to go and try and pick up Mr. Sealar, but will be getting away with the claw. Charm does connect on the Papa Smurfy into the Boneskewer, pulls him over the wall. There's 3 members there. Cease and desist is there. Are going to drop it down into the stun, into the death from below. But he's going to cleanse immediately coming from Klax, and will pick up 1. And he's going to go for 2, but the Feather Storm is going to be dropped. The Jinx ulti gets timed so well. 2 kills for Klax. And a bit of the Blitzcrank question mark coming out there. Really good play from him.
Oh, the bleeding gold so fast at the moment. Almost looking about 7k in the lead right now.
But Pike is just going to go for it again. Does have the Prowler's Claw, and it's going to be just a very easy lockdown there. But Klax going to unfortunately fall to the tower. Shutdown going over to Lisnek there. But Luke Jin will take down that tower as a trade. Yes, Demilon wants to go for the fight onto Slayer, but Slayer does burn the Spirit Rush. That's, yeah, a lot of gold being just casually gifted over to ATK with this Pike pick. But now Tigger, and they want to go for Jet Lust here. The Ornhorn is... Oh, but Papa Smurfy messes it up!
Oh, my lord.
Papa Smurfy!
Oh, that's so sad.
That is so sick of ever Papa Smurfy. You're not able to get the Ornhorn off in time. But now Slayer does not have the Spirit Rush, does have the Flash. Demilon could go for the solo kill, is going to go for it. And Slayer is going to be taken down by Volleybear. Does not have the tower take privileges anymore. He picks up the solo kill. Not is going to go take the fight with Demilon. But Demilon does go for the run there. Lucian feed up is going to back up, but he's going to just take the Hextech portal to get out of there. The solo bolo for Mr. Demilon, and Slayer has nowhere to go. The bone skill will not connect. That's a good goal.
Yeah, that's some good goal getting onto Demilon as well. Sort of just a little bit of relief, just saying, all right, got a little bit of gold. Demilon playing to its fullest, and I do feel tight at the moment. Just limited resources at the moment. It's really hard to play around everything, especially with
like I'm gonna commit for this Jet Lust here. 0-2 on the Cassandra is gonna be running for his life. There does have Flash. Will get over the wall, but Demilon is in hot pursuit. Will not happen. There's 4 members committed down to the bot side, but that is not as much as good as you would expect. While Klax and Luke are just gonna be smacking down that mid tower.
Now Ari's trying to unlock that.
Yeah, now Ari gonna just be answering that top side against Papa Smurfy, who's going to get quite tanky quite quickly. Last time, not really going to be too afraid of this bit of a gold diffy. It is all pretty much on the Pike and on this Jinx. And
absolutely chilling at the moment.
They just need to play for the own items, play for the Xayah, scaling. They've got plenty of engage, but Slayer is going to desperately try to pick up this tower, and Papa Smurfy does not want to let that happen. He's going to clear it out. He's going to get hit by the charm, but Jet Lust is going to go for that tower. Papa Smurfy has nowhere to go. Calls the Ornhorn. Is going to be taken all out there. Still tanking tower. Very low for Jet Lust there, but Papa Smurfy not going to be able to pick up any trade kills, as that is going to be Slayer picking up the goat.
Going to be able to get that turret. Going to catch Papa Smurfy as well, and it did look a bit scary. Not too scary, but ATK handled it effectively, and pretty much past 15, past about 12 minutes, they've been able to handle everything effectively. And just clean across the board right now for ATK, and like you said, it's definitely not over. For last time, they have the tools that can still definitely deal with ATK down the road, on items, scaling with the Xayah, as well as just the team fight tools in general. Now it just comes down to if they can really stop this bleeding and find a way back
to be able to deal with the Sea Lord. Is going to get caught out by the Cassandra. Pike is sitting on the control wood in the jungle. He's going to try and walk away, but we see the collapse coming out from last time into the Seraphine ulti, the Jinx, the ulti coming out from this Ari's not going to happen. The Klax on the backline, Flash Feather Storm coming out there from Xayah. Death from below takes down one. Death from below is not available. Did not get the reset. Demilon picks up another kill there. Gonna get the shield coming out. Gonna run away from Jet Lust. As we see, there's gonna be the hot chase coming from maybe sidesteps the bone skewer, but Vi is not gonna be stopping anytime soon. They are gonna go for the chase and they're gonna get the stun, but is gonna be able to dodge it there. We'll be able to use the Bellows Breath just to deny that CC, but the Herald charge is happening, and ATK take down 3, and they are going to be pushing into this inhib tower.
Probably going to get inhibited as well to start with, and I mean, to be fair, there was actually quite a great turn from last time there, but it was sort of working until it didn't. Vi came in, Klax came in, and pretty much from there, now they're going to get the dragon as well. So, like I said, they are tools. They just need to get to a point where, you know, they're going to have the gold to use those tools effectively. Gonna back at the moment.
Yeah, but Demilon is gonna go and try and go for the catch onto Mr. Not here, but Not will get away. Like the tools wise, they were able to deny the Pike reset. I feel like Pike could have gone a hell of a lot worse if that Pike was able to get the resets off. But now Demilon is in a bit of a rough spot here. Gonna go over the wall, gonna run there, but it's gonna get hit by the Cease and Desist. Jinx doing so much damage. Klax picks up the kill there. Pike is caught out, gets hit with the ulti. He's gonna have to put the flash immediately. The Ornhorn is summoned. Ari uses the Spirit Rush. Will take down this neck. That's have the reset. Jinx is excited, picks up another, picks up a double. And we see Charms coming out. Papa Smurfy has nowhere to go. Triple kill for the Jinx. And that is going to be Cassandra taking them down for the ace.
I think.
Yeah.
There's potential actually to end here. There's a massive wave here. And ATK might have just one game on in 21 minutes.
Yeah, this is ATK were able to completely dismantle that early game for last time. It did look very good for them at first. But ATK looked very, very comfortable right now. This Pyke 9 for 9, very instrumental in getting that bot lane ahead. As we see, they are going to be going for some greedy kills here. Are going to go the Seraphine ult. He's going to pull them into the base, but it's not going to be enough. My Demilon going to go in for the Jinx here. But is going to get pulled away. Featherstorm coming out. Massive Featherstorm into the body by ulti. Are they going to try and take down one? That is going to be the shot going over to the KO. But it is going to be GG. Well played as ATK take game 1.
Difficult game 1, that is for sure, especially in the way it ended. I feel there was a lot of fight in last time, especially in the early game where we just found it was really close, but now they sort of just gonna keep going. It feels like game 2 might be a few adjustments to draft, but especially with how it exploded in that skirmish, there's a few things to take note, but not too worrying moment for sure.
Yeah.
Great lead for ATK is now in this best of 3. They just need one more.
Yeah, they looked like there was a lot of sparks of hope coming out for last time. They were, in that early game, able to capitalize on a lot of ATK's mistakes. But at the end of the day, they did not make enough mistakes for last time to capitalize off on. I think they realized, oh wait, we should not really be doing this. And they set up the Jinx, and the Jinx priors once again won the games. Like, if you put high priority on the likes of the Jinx, it does make it a lot easier to scale into these late game team fights.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now, I'm actually going to wonder how they answer that, if anything. I'd definitely like to see if there's just a change in how warmed up they are, maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe last time have a secret pocket pick available, but
yeah, that's sure. Like, they can turn it around and maybe we're going to see a pipe ban. I'm not sure if they
I don't know. Like we've all seen what Kiddo is capable of. We all know exactly what he likes to play and what his strengths and weaknesses are, and I don't think he has very many of them. He's always been smurfing. You put him in the jungle, you put him in the bot lane. Man, Matt knows his way around almost any champion you give him. So
Kiddo.
it's just he's the kid. He's literally the South African version of he's the kid.
He's him.
My pronouns are he, not him, because I will never be him.
True.
All right, let's get you in here, Mr. Willow.
It's like I feel that statement a bit too much, you know.
Yeah, man, I'll never be him, man. I really wish.
Yeah, exactly. Possible, but we won't go that far.
Yeah, and I don't think it's necessary to go too far with that one, but I want to see some changes to the priority, because now they are going to be obviously going to be changing sides. So red side for last time, that means they are going to have that first pick, if I'm correct. No, they are going to have the counter pick. They're going to have the double counter pick. So I want to see a possible Jinx ban, as well as a possible maybe a Pyke ban. But this Jinx has got such high priority. It should be either pick or ban in these kinds of games.
Yeah, that's for sure. Seeing it slip through, and sort of deciding to opt for Desire, which is perfectly fine, obviously, in that Jinx lane. It's, I don't know, interesting to see how teams interpret that. And even internationally, you sort of have, okay, we'll let up the Jinx for split lane, and yeah, I'm just going on about that. Let's see if they decide to ban it out, maybe, because I feel like Clax actually had a pretty good game.
Yeah, I think he had a solid game. I think he had an absolutely
very solid game.
Like he's definitely been showing a lot of good plays this last couple of seasons. And I think right now this is the season where he can shine the most. This is the best that ADC will ever get. To all those ADC players out there, I hate to be honest, but I think this is the best meta for you guys. So
that's very true. Yeah, it's an ADC meta in my opinion. It's ADC centric, and it's just a lot of good options for ADC at the moment. So I don't think there's much to complain about really.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's always, it's kind of like that whole meta. It's like, it's either Xayah or Jinx, and if you don't see Xayah or Jinx, it's always like the counter pick to the one. So like, we very seldom we see what we want to see there. Like we want to see the likes of the Aphelios. We want to see possible like Caitlyn picks, and we haven't seen much of Veigar in the ball. We've seen a lot of Veigar mids, and Veigar is one of the highest win rate champions this season.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot in Namlong and other places where it's just a really safe pick mid, so like a Malzahar maybe, and it just in terms of like what is the safety net for it.
Yeah, and like I think it's there should be a lot more priority on. I think that is a very good scaling champion. It's also a champion that's got a really large amount of like a team fight presence. So, and that's kind of what you want in this meta right now. Like the ADCs which you play with, so like you want to take them to late game. There's not that early game Nami Lucian angle. It's always the high priority. Oh, we got to get this Jinx fed. Like we got to get Gumayusi fed or whoever. But it's kind of what they did in this game. They made sure that Klax was able to get the lead that he needed, and they kept him safe, and it worked out.
Yeah, and it did work out. And it's not like we aren't seeing Aphelios. Maybe in South Africa we're not seeing Aphelios as much. But Aphelios is definitely that one of the possible answers into the Jinx. Even Zeri, we don't see in South Africa a lot. I barely seen Zeri ever since there's she wasn't like an S tier champion. Nerfs earlier this season. Yeah.
Zeri players do be sad though.
I don't think Zeri's in the worst spot ever, but I'm not sure if like it's worth picking. It's only really worth picking once you ban out like Jinx, Xayah, maybe even if Aphelios ban him out.
Yeah, and I think it's just the priority is kind of boring, but at the end of the day, what's meta is meta, and you play it. And the one thing is I have to feel for is the mid laners, because they don't even play mid laners anymore. Like you're seeing Norless Cassante matchups in the mid lane, and not even like AP or like full AD, like any of that stuff. It's just tanks, just engage, like, and then like it's just all a matter of protecting that one carry. Like it's always just protect the AD or protect the top laner. But I don't like seeing that. So this new the item changes that are coming in this week, gonna be kind of pog.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna shake up a lot. It's gonna shake up the whole game, and I'm basically anticipating it at the moment.
Like what I want to anticipate. I want to see something new. I want to see something spicy. But it does look like we are going to be getting we are going to get Unique back. So Unique is going to be joining us once again. So there's a full ATK roster here, but we are going to be hopping immediately into Champ Select here. So this is game 2 between ATK and Lost Time for anyone who has just popped in. But that is the wrong screen. So target bans again. So the Melio is not getting through. Not going to be giving that to Armand. And then the Wukong taken away from Not. Zach taken away from Demilon. Very routine bans between these two. Rakan taken away from Unique now that he's returned. You always see him on that champion, eh?
That's for sure, yeah. Rakan ban last game was only after the second phase. So seeing it here as well is a
it's a respect ban. It's 100%.
Yeah, it's 100.
Respect.
Yeah, for sure. And with Rakan being in a pretty good spot overall, just do not want to play versus at all. Silas going to be taken away from C-Lad as well.
Yeah, I mean, that is also a very consistent ban. The Karth is still a heavy priority ban, as well as the Silas. It's just all respect between these two teams, as that is immediately going to be the first pick Maokai for Not. Jinx is left open, so I will not be surprised if we do see a possible Ornn and Jinx priority. And then,
maybe.
So we're seeing there's the Ornn prior for the top lane and the Jinx.
Okay.
Yo, I should do this for a living.
Yeah, straight on. It's like he casts a lot of games.
It's just
so
yeah.
Yeah, that's very reasonable. Maokai definitely very powerful at the moment in the meta, being picked a lot internationally and in South Africa as well. So very much they just picked that first, and letting up the Jinx onto Lost Time is going to be interesting to see what there is fun with. That's actually just a Kai'Sa.
That is something spicy. That is quite spicy. We could see the Leona, or even the Norless is up, guys. Norless is up. Are we gonna see it?
I think they might leave
or
it,
even
though.
the Blitzcrank. We're gonna, but
yeah.
Okay, Slayer, stop scamming us, man. Slayer, just please stop.
I'd love to see some Katrina, but I doubt
Katrina, dude. I don't want to see Katrina because I have a bet with one of my mods. If Katrina gets picked, like I have to buy him a skin.
Oh my god.
But then Arthrox is actually going to be locked in the top side for Mr. Jetlust. This is I think this is the first Arthrox we've seen.
Yeah, we barely see Aatrox, and it's not like he's in a bad spot, is he? I'm actually not even sure how he goes in to the Ornn, considering that I feel like Papa Smurf is very deft at this champion, very good at what he does. So the turning around that Xante lane was definitely one of the highlights of the game. Definitely why they picked it again. So interesting to see that they locked in Aatrox.
Yeah, like I think I do, from what I do understand, a lot of people said that the Aatrox is a solid counter to the Ornn, but since like the whole sort of Eclipse changes and removing that lifesteal, it hasn't been as strong as you would like it to be. But maybe Jetlast knows something that we don't.
Maybe that's for sure.
And then the Yuumi actually banned away from Unique. I personally don't feel like one should stoop that low. That
No,
is
not on this banner.
no, but then Norla's being banned. That is a mid lane as well as a support ban. I never thought I would say that. That if it's banning a champion, it's targeted towards mid and to bot. But here we are. So, and then the Volibear respect ban towards Demulon. So glad we're not seeing that Norless Kai'Sa. Very happy about that one.
Happy about that, but Leona's still definitely open, and I think it's probably one of the options into this. But it's also considering now that you have the Lulu, now you have the peel for this Jinx. You definitely know what you're playing around if you lost time. That's for sure. Ari actually being taken away, and Sealard's going to play that for himself.
Yeah, I think Nahi, once he had a bit of a weak side lane, especially with the Lissandra, but is going to be hovering the Ari. But there is an Akshan. That we do see Akshan, but that would round them out to be quite heavy AD, and that would be the Akshan mid. And I know that this is something I've been waiting to say for quite some time if one of my mods in my chat, but that Akshan is looking like to be hovered and does look like could possibly the Akshan lock in there as Akshan is coming. And he is coming for your towers as... Oh, no.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, no. Please. Are we going to get it? Oh, I thought we were going to get that signature Heimer doing a support. But, oh, no. What are we going to get there?
I think we're probably going to just see that roll lock in.
I think it could be the Rel, could switch over to the Leona. Or even a Thresh. I think a Thresh would be pretty good here. But
Thresh might not be too bad. No, you're not wrong.
They've gotten very good engaged a lot with the... As that is going to be the Rel lock-in.
All right, then.
Sealard Ari, #1 fan. Man, this stuff, we can't rip into him that much. But then, yeah, so looking at this team comp here, it's definitely something completely new. I'm glad, like what we were saying earlier, big change from ATK.
Yes.
They said they've given they decided to say, oh, you don't need to play tank anymore, Jetlust.
Yeah.
We are gonna give you Aatrox and just make it happen. But
yeah,
that's the ram dog in the jungle.
The Ramus.
I mean, logistically speaking, it is probably a solid pick here. It's a lot of AD to deal with, where Rel and the Maokai are not going to be doing too much AP. They're going to be very good into like Kai'Sa as well as the Akshan. But do be sure to get your points in, ladies and gentlemen. But I did see that Zypher redeemed choose game, and he just didn't choose a game. But we'll see what he chooses, because I guess that's gonna be the game he chooses for me to play. I don't know if I should. Should I just stream like after this game, like cut stream and then stream again? I don't know. It's looking at the team comps. A lot of peel for that Jinx with the Ornn and the Rammus. The Lulu going to be very good at getting that peel off. Ari could look for those sneaky picks on the Aksha and the Kai'Sa, but I think we need to keep eyes on this Aatrox. I don't really know how well it's going to do. I particularly think it's possibly just a counter pick. Is it?
I mean, what are we talking about?
We're talking about Aatrox.
Oh, Aatrox. Aatrox into the Ornn. Well, I don't think like... No, I can't say anything on that, no.
Like I'm not a connoisseur of the top lane matchups. I just know from the hands of like chatting with like Wabba Jockey and all that, telling me on how Aatrox used to be quite strong. You don't see him very often, and he's solely just a counter pick or just a situational pick. But Ornn apparently used to suffer a lot against Aatrox in the pre-Eclipse rework days. And then
we used to see it quite a bit, I think.
It used to be it used to be one of the safest blind pickable top laners in the game. Maybe Aatrox is coming back a little bit. Maybe Jetlust has been practicing this on like an old account or something. But then the Akshan coming out for Slayer. Have not seen too much of this Akshan, but I'm really curious to see what he can do with it.
I mean, especially as an answer to the Ari, I do think Akshan's actually quite favoured in that matchup. So it's gonna be interesting to see if like maybe this particular pathing via the jungle to try and combat that, especially with having Demilon on that Rammus.
Yeah, I do
to-
think this. The Rammus was definitely quite a good situational pick for Demulon, as with all this AD, all that extra that on-hit damage. Just going to be getting that Bramble Vest very, very early on. Going to be negating a lot of Aatrox's healing, as well as the Maokai. So, going to be good for him there. Ari can look to try and make some roams, but again, Akshan very easily can counter these roams.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then
That
what
was
is
about
with the
me.
Jinx Lulu, very common
Oh,
hyper
yeah.
carry lane. That is a lane that's just going to sit back and farm and wait for 3 items, and then it's going to try and like just run it down.
And it's gonna be interesting to see that now that Unique's here, now that he's playing, how it's gonna go, because we all know level 2 last game did not go particularly well for them. With Kiddo on the pike, definitely gonna be. Jinx Lulu lane could actually be quite impressive once you get past that initial phase. Sort of probably past new quiver back. Just they play around it right, the range and poke can be quite hard for Clax to deal with, but that is something we're gonna have to see happen in front of us.
Yeah, like I want to see what the Rammus can do if he can possibly just give that Jinx and that Lulu that early lead, particularly because if they even get the slightest bit of gold, the Jinx can just run away with the game.
That's for sure, and especially with the peel that she has.
Yeah, the peel that's available.
And the team on the front line. Yeah, it's a very well-rounded team comp. That if Jinx gets ahead, it does look quite grim.
Yeah, like the Jinx is going to be quite the nightmare, especially if able to get at least 2 items up on the Kai'Sa. Where looking just at the Kai'Sa and how she would feel, particularly in this matchup, it's all just a matter of what's like if you're going to be able to get the CC off, because she's got a lot of. Oh, we are in, but I'm still adjusting the scoreboard because one of the scoreboard, the you know what. Oh gosh, chat, please don't yell at me, chat, okay? I am doing my darn best, I promise. But we also see, as me being a first strike enjoyer myself, I'm gonna just to yell at my chat for like a hot minute. Okay, I'm gonna take us through. Are you paused on? I'm paused on 5. What are you on?
Okay, 5.
Get to 5. Yeah, let's get to 5. Okay, there you go. Time controls. All right. On 3, my man.
Yes, mate.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are into game 2 of this series between ATK and Era Lost Time. Game 1 going over to ATK very comfortably in 21 minutes. But what do Lost Time have to answer this?
And now, in response, having a much different lane, having the Jinx taken away from them onto Tai now, playing the Zai in the previous game where the level 1 didn't go quite well. They can have an advantage for themselves, just going to play for that Jinx. And also, it's a bit of a question mark in that top lane for Jetlust, who locked in the Aatrox into the Ornn. Gonna have to see how that's going to go and see that trading.
Trade going for Akshan, but Akshan does take these trades. Listenek is going to come in and try and do some bit more poke there.
It's not quite.
Yeah,
basically even.
Just to keep in, you got to really keep an eye up on this top lane matchup. Don't really know exactly how well it could possibly be going. And then we're looking forward. We see some like interesting summon spells pick up. So the Rammus did not go for the flash, opted for the ghost. We see Not has actually gone for the first strike on this Maokai. So to anyone who tells me first strike is not a good rune, can you go yell it and go tell Not that. Go tell Not that.
We've seen I think I saw one match in MSI where we also had the first strike on Maokai, but usually it's Aftershock, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's usually Aftershock or Phase Rush, depending.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the one who...
Yeah, I mean, Phase Rush works out quite well, but I like the first strike because it just catches out the saplings, gives you that extra bit of gold. And because generally you're going to be the one that's going to go for bonk into them, I would say first strike's not terrible. But it's going to be possibly looking for that immediate level 2 gank down the bot side. In fact, no, yeah, there's going to be level 2 already happening here. So Not has a walk down, is going to get spotted. And it looks like they are going to be going, he is going to be going for that invade on the blue. And Rammus has only just finished his second clear.
I think he does get spotted out in the end, but now that he's going to go and take those camps, I don't even know if they're actually going to know about that. We do have Demilon, who is passing down now immediately towards his walls.
And he is. He's gonna go for the speedy. He's gonna try and catch Not here on the buff. He's going to catch Not. Not is in a bit of a hard spot here. Has to burn that flash to get out. But Demilon not gonna be able to save his red buff that time.
It's actually wrong. He was. They were very actively aware of not being by that blue buff.
But also, they did stoke a bit of XP away, so Kai'Sa, Klax, and Unique did pick up the level 2. But again, this Aatrox is having a somewhat decent fight up here. And I think particularly giving Rel as well as the Kai'Sa this level 2 is quite dangerous. Because Rel is kind of the... It's like a Leona, but on steroids, so you just go in and you're in. Like, you're on top of them, you just gotta burn them down. So... Like, not going to be seeing any too hard engages coming out from Unique, yeah?
He's going to be clearing it out at the moment, and if that's that pick Klax, it could have been interesting. Isolate Q does a bit of damage, and it's going to be pretty much even at the moment.
And Thorn coming out of the Klax, right? Immediate flash there, but the Rel is going to be able to get the double knock-up. So that is no flash or cleanse on Klax there. While Demilon had to burn the Ghost, as well as Jinx burning the Flash and the Ghost. Really wanted to pick up that kill there, but we're not able to get it.
Oops, pretty much had to come back to Summoner trade there.
Yeah, I see the knockup coming out from the Ornn. A lot of damage.
Having a good lane. As usual.
Yeah, Papa Smurfy not having too bad lane, but does look like we are going to get something happening there. It's going to be the immediate flash from Papa Smurfy away from the little Maokai sapling. We see it's going to be the re-engage coming from Akshan. Will take down Lulu, picking up that first blood. Very good run coming out from Slayer here.
Very good from Slayer, and very good for Slayer. To mention, Rammus is waiting in that bush, though.
Yeah,
Demilon might be able to catch him out.
Oh, wait, look, I see, like, they're going to be able to catch him out. He's going to go invis, but he's going to get the immediate torn into the charm. But, whoa, the flash coming in hot from Slayer. Able to dodge that charm and escape the grasp of Ahri.
He's going to get zoned out from a few waves, so I think he might just be lacking in experience, but otherwise that gold from the kill earlier will definitely make up for that.
We are going to see Not is going to stop the Horny's back, is going to be able to get the knockback, and are going to hand that kill over to Jetlust very comfortably. I didn't even need to use the flash, but the Aatrox did, giving him his lead in this top lane.
Very good from Not there, and getting the kill on to the Jetlust maybe can make a lot more freedom for him. He's going to keep trading back though.
Oi! Big damage coming out from Ornn here, but Aatrox not healing nearly as much as he does have the anti-heal. Rammus is going to be that there is no heal available. I mean, no flash available for this Aatrox, so it's going to be a very easy lockdown there for Papa Smurfy, and that is going to be one kill for him.
Back and forth, and lost Tama on the board. Aatrox actually doesn't have TP, so they're going to shove a few waves in, and overall, I think it's actually quite a good trade for Papa Smurfy. Overall, and now that he's TP back
but now
himself,
we see Unique up to his usual antics. Gonna be mid lane with Notch. Is gonna use the Hex Flash, gonna get over the wall, gonna catch out Sealar with the charm, with a knock-up route is available to Notch. Is gonna knock him back into the action, into the Ignite, and Unique will yoink that kill away. But excellent play coming out from the ATK support.
Again and again. Now we're seeing Unique in this game. It was Kiddo in the second, having that influence mid lane and the rest of the map, and so far now with kill to his name, definitely we're seeing why he decided to go for that rail pick. Definitely seeing that he's very comfortable on it. Yeah. A bit of an IOK.
Do you like the Hex Flash for the Rel? As Rel's like main form of engage is usually just for W, but you gotta really make a good decision before using it, particularly because it means once you're in, you're not getting out. Like, you have committed your life and soul to that kill. As we got a small disconnect from Not there, so there is going to be a bit of a pause. So we are going to just hop over there real quickly as the pause just continues. They're going to figure out what's happening with Not here. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully load shedding hasn't come to his demise.
To be fair, it is about 6 o'clock right now, so power is going on and off for certain people, including me. Actually, my power is supposed to come on just now.
But it's South Africa. It's never meant to come on when it comes on.
Exactly. At least like 10 minutes delay. especially if it's coming on.
It's like lag. It's
Yeah.
lag in South Africa, man.
I
But
mean, sometimes like they're never late to switch us off. Yeah.
they never let switch you off, but they're definitely very late to turn us back on, like straight
Yeah,
up.
exactly. They're just like eager. They're ready. It's like, all right, let's load Shed Greenstone on there. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get some tunes going. Because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, but we will keep the vibes going. But so we'll be
Keep
taking
the vibes
some music requests. If anyone wants to play some music, just drop it with the points. I'll pop it into the queue here.
To be fair, during
yeah.
during the game, it is important to note that Klax actually does have a bit of a CS lead himself. While Unique was going, he just, I think, froze the wave, and now has pretty good, sizable lead for himself. So that's something important to note, maybe.
Could possibly be his way back in, but now we're just gonna keep the vibe going. I need your love. So I'm just like, for chat's sake, we don't share the game while we're on the pause because just so no one sees any awards and whatnot. But we do get a request coming out from the Capster, so let's see what the Cappy is going to be bringing up for us here. Oh gosh, I just got flashbang. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh gosh, ow. Oh, I have the song. The song is a banger, man. You got some good taste out here. All right, because it's the requested song, I'm gonna just skip right to it. But I know this.
That actually sounds quite nice.
Yeah, so I know this is a song you kind of crank up.
It's sort of in the cars, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, Goose. It is like looking at your screen because I swear, like I look at your screen and it's just like, yo, this is the. The vibes are just like immaculate, Caps. Well done. Hey, yeah. He says 3 minutes. PC's on now. All right, so we should be hopping into game relatively soon. He's just gonna set up his PC because I think his power went out. He's just sort of kicked up the journey, and now he's locking back on. There is a set time limit on how much time they can use, so it is 15 minutes across a 3-game series of pause time, and you can use it however you will. But they've used 5 minutes per game, but you can use more. But it will take from previous games. So logistically speaking, it also can just be up to the justification of the teams. If there is like a mutual agreement, like to give a bit more time, that is always fine. I know a lot of the teams do that just for competitiveness sake. But take you for a ride. My ADHD kicked in again. I'm just vibing to the song and trying to focus on other things. But now, yeah. Gonna tear. Oh, I messed up the lyrics again, bro. I keep messing up the lyrics on this fucking song, man. Ah. All right, that's the song that I've been listening to. Where is it? Oh gosh, it's not gonna be here in time. But so it's no. So I'm gonna play. This is I know Rob likes this song as well, but we are gonna play it. So it's a Rumble. All right.
Oh yeah, that one.
Rumble, bro. Okay, so now I'm about to get flashbanged again, ladies and gentlemen. So wee.
Ouch.
Ah wee. That hurts my brain.
Can feel it reverberating through your skull.
I got it queued up for you, Caps. Don't even worry about it. Listen, you hear that? This is in the jungle.
Killers in the jungle.
Killers in the jungle. It's in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Drop's absolutely insane. I'm sure that song's goated. No doubt.
This song it goes so hard. It's like no one would think it's Skrillex. No one will ever
Yeah.
think it's Skrillex.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't sound like it, does it?
More again. Sal de Roma. You hear that?
Lives in the jungle.
Listen, you hear that? He's in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. You hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
For sure, there's just no way that it's like it's physically impossible, like to not vibe to that song.
It's just super chill, really.
Yeah, it's really chill.
But it seemed like Not has made his way back into the game, so we're just gonna wait for the delay to kind of kick in, and then we'll go right back in. All right. But thank you for holding on, ladies and gentlemen. Just South African esports things, really.
Yeah, it's not a match without a little load shedding reference. Yeah.
I mean, there's no Nocturne in this game. We got Nocturne IRL down here, bro.
Mate, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I just hear it's dark.
Right,
3 times a day. 3 hours at a time.
Now we got Cappy's next song. Let's see what kind of vibes he bring in here.
This isn't even like this isn't even game for like casting a game anymore. It's a radio station. Everyone's just vibing the music.
Yeah, just getting the music going and just finding the vibes, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof. This is some drum and bass we got here, I think. Ooh. Yo, what the heck is this, man? This is just fire, bro.
Turning my power on right now. Alright, just give me about 2 seconds.
Alright, so he's gonna turn his power back off. Or back on, whatever.
Yeah,
But he will be right back.
Exactly.
This just goes hard, man. Oh, and it's over already? Oh no, it's still got plenty of time, thank goodness. Alright, but it does seem like we are going to be back into game here, so we'll get some more vibes afterwards, but I'm trying to get to my OBS, but it does seem like there's going to be a bit of a slight delay in the unpause and whatnot. But we just permit the hearing the Rammus Q charge up, as this is the current situation of the pause. We see wards everywhere, Rammus is looking to come volley in the uppings there. And still stuck in the pause, but now Klax and Unique are going to anticipate it, and Damien will walk away. Will tip his hat to them, like the respectful jungler he is. But Jetlust is gonna hold a lot of pressure up here towards this Mr. Orny Poo. But the anti-heal not doing too much against the Qs, but doing more against just the general auto attacks, but go for the Bellowing Breath. And immediate a retrade coming out there, Conqueror coming out for Jetlust. But yeah, we've seen this, there's a lot of... So we got the R, we got the all clean. Got a lot of stuff coming out in the mid lane. As Ari is going to be looking for that roams up into that top side, while Akshan has just gone to base. But does want to look for another play bot. He's going to go into that clear that more of that bot side, while Rammus will also be just chilling on his blue buff. Not much more going to be going on there. But top lane seems to be where most of the action's at. But Bellowing Breath is not going to be used by Papa Smurf. We're not going to try and negate that. But Unique just trying to get some poke off with that Q. But we see there's going to be the Slayer going for on Sealard. Really good trade for this Akshan. And see the knock coming from Papa Smurfy. Get that grass stack. We'll dodge the Q from the Aatrox. But not going to go for that auto there. One could actually look for the solo kill. But it does look like it's going to be the Hex Flash coming out from Rel. It's going to be able to lock down. No, oh my goodness. Almond, where are you going to go? As the Snake is going to be running for his life there. But Klax is going to be able to pick up that kill. Rammus is on the bot side. They could look for a trade kill. But Rammus is going to look for that reset. As very well executed Hex Flash coming out from Unique. Is able to pick up one down there. Putting them at 4-1 currently. Fake news. I mean, can confirm some of it is indeed some fake news. But we see now ATK are going to be starting up this dragon here. And are going to be able to get away with it. Rammus is walking into that top side. While Maokai is just chilling down here on the bot side. Very easy Drake for ATK. 2k gold lead, 4-1. Very comfortable for them. But Jetlust going to start facing a bit of the brunt of the Ornn here. As Unique going to try and see if he can go for some more of these roams. He's been really, really good with this Rel here. Only has the boots and has been really good at getting the gold off. But Papa Smurfy going for the knockup onto Jetlust will not connect. Will get caught in the W. I do not know Aatrox's ability well enough to point it out, but I will try my best. And now Tigger going to pick up some minions. He has fallen a little bit behind Klax here. Significantly about 20 CS. Quite a big number. As now Unique is going to go for that reset. Is finally going to be able to pick up some items. I wonder how many... I think he probably has enough for full boots. Could be going to pick up the full boots. Yes, he will go for the CDR boots or the Kindle Gem. Very optimal buy for most junglers, as well as most supports too. So Jetlust pulling out Papa Smurfy. As you do see some pride coming out of the dragon here. I mean, for this Rift Herald here. Mad Damien looks like he wants to start up, but not. Will get spotted on his blue buff. And Slayer is just going to be roaming about. As they do look for an engage here, Slayer is going to have to drop. They're going to Jetlust dropping the ultimate there, but the Ornhorn will be summoned. Ori will be ulting over the wall, getting the multiple members knock up. Akshan dropping the comeuppance as Aatrox picks up one. Mad Damien's running for his life. See, Devon has to use the Spirit Rush to get away. Slayer not going to be able to take too much damage as the last time bot lane roaming up. But Rammus going to get given the kill over to Unique as that is 6-1 for ATK. Akshan just going to be spinning out of the way there. While Tigger and the Snake going into that mid lane. Going to be just picking up some XP there. While Kaiser is very comfortably just getting some plates down in that bot side. Not too much to worry about for her. But ATK, 4,000 gold in the lead, 6-1. As Unique up, but Unique is desperately going to try and look for this gank here. Does have the flash. Does not have that good. The Hex Flash will go into the knockup. Will going forward for Slayer. Tigger gets ignited. Going to be exhausted. Slayer's getting exhausted. Rammus is making his way there. Does not have the ultimate, but is just going to rush it in. And Unique is going to try and deal with the Rammus. Going to see the Taunt coming forward. Jinx is there. Is going to get stacked up the little tempo. He's going to stack up the Ghost as well. But not is there to answer it. Into the roots. Demulon has no aftershock. Tigger desperate trying to pick up at least one. Doesn't have much mana left. Wild Growth coming out. Mad Demulon taking so much damage. And Rel will take down the Jinx. And Akshan will pick up the Rammus. As now that is likely going to be the Snake falling as well. As that is double kill for Slayer on the Akshan. Putting him at 3-0. Now we also see that the Rel has picked up a handful of kills as well. Probably not who you optimally want the kills on. But Rel 3-0-5. Kind of smurfing. As Pop's never going to get locked down by Jetlust here. A lot of damage from this Aatrox. Just with that Caulfield's hammer. But also Pop's never has locked in quite a bit of armor. And we see Jetlust is going to walk forward. Going to try to knock. It's going to drop the world ender. Going to be a flash for Flash. As Jetlust will tank a tower shot. But Papa Smurfy will make it out alive. It is flash for Flash. And likely going to be a TP for Mr. Papa Smurfy up here. But then Slayer is looking very comfortable on this Akshan in the mid lane. He's got 3 kills already. Is going to be able to catch out Sealot, who just desperately wants that one plate, but will get it as Rammus is going to be going in for the bot side. There is no Rel there, as there's going to be the jump in from Demulon. Just trying to get that taunt on the Kaiser, but the immediate cleanse is the Rel ultimate as Klax picks up 1. It looks like they're going to pick up 2. Not is there to pick up the double. And will be a double kill for the Maokai as Papa Smurf is fighting Jetlust here. Jetlust has the full Conqueror, does not have the World Ender, though it has the final Q. And Jetlust takes down Papa Smurfy with this full Black Cleaver. But ATK seem to have... Welcome back.
Very sorry for that.
But we do see ATK has really picked up the pace here. 13-1. With Unique got 308 on the Rel. We got Aatrox is now dominating over the Ornn in that top side. Is now Slayer gonna try and lock down Sealot.
I'll leave for 1 second.
Yeah, like even Unique is pinging in chat, like, whoa, he's got a 300 gold shutdown now.
Like, what? So, yeah, massive lead. What happened?
Wait, what? Oh, wait, you can't hop. You're not in game, are you?
No, I am.
Oh,
I'm
you
inside,
are?
yeah.
Oh, sick.
Wow. Yeah,
So-
I'm just looking at it. I'm like, what happened?
As an
How would he
Unique
get
does
this point?
catch, Unique catches out ticket into Flash W and then come up into the middle of Akshan, and Slayer will pick up another. The Snack is kept under this tower all alone. That is a lot of members of ATK looking for this dive. And that is just one lonely Lulu. That is 4 members of ATK. This is the definition of just play safe. And there is no safety left for this little Lulu, as Slayer is now unstoppable. And they will lock down this tower.
Is that about 9k gold lead? About thereabouts actually.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
about 8 or 9, yeah. But,
8 or 9. Yeah, that's
and this-
absolutely decimating from ATK. What just happened in between this and the last game? Unique comes in
Unique,
after a pretty stompy last game, and all of a sudden,
some would
yeah.
say he has a pretty unique impact on the game. Okay, you can report me now. Just get it out, get it over with, man.
I'm not really liking this era.
Yeah, this is like era in the first game was so dominant and really wanted to push those mistakes, but now ATK, none of their mistakes are really getting punished, and Aatrox has been able to pick up that Black Cleaver, so we'll be able to do a lot more damage over to Papa Smurfy. This
Say that.
not too much has
Yeah.
come out of this Rammus pick either. Hasn't really been able to get those kills down onto Klax on their bot side. Always had not there to answer them as Sealot takes a lot of damage from the Akshan. Mental went down maybe, as we see now.
Yeah.
Papa Smurfy going for more fights there, but Kaiser will go for the Killer Instinct and lock down Ari. Very easy lock in there.
Definitely, we're seeing why he locked in the action into the Sari, and it's absolutely paying off dividends, especially with the gold I think he got earlier in the game. Just so is absolutely dominating on this now, and for Klax finishing up as well.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very fast dragon pickup between
Yeah.
Akshan, Maokai, and the Kaiser. But 16-1 seems like a bit of a... Mentally, I think last time have taken a couple of L's recently. And at this point, hearts out to the boys. I just think Unique is he just hits different. Like,
Especially if it's just like a very difficult evening. And stuff like this where it's really stumpy. Like, you can feel for them, right? Really frustrating type of afternoon to have to deal with
Yeah.
Jetless though.
yeah, so there's not going to be much happening up there, but Ornn's going to use the Ornn Horn as a defensive tool. Weak side Ornn not going as planned for last time. We see the Maokai is going to drop the Nature's Grasp, and the Akshan can drop the Comeuppance, as Not will lock down that Mr. Orny Poo. And now he's 309 with almost 80% KP on this Maokai.
It's almost a perfect game as well. There's only 1 kill to speak of, and Demulon's just forced out of his own jungle.
That is the
Really
worst feeling
difficult.
as a jungler. That is the worst feeling.
At 16 minutes as well, there's just no control on the map right now, and they're just gonna keep going. And right now, you see Slayer.
No, my goodness, Mad Damilon
No.
walking into 2 members of ATK, not on a rampage.
And now it's going to be really difficult to defend this turret. So he's going to stand there. At the very least, Tight is on the other side.
Oh, but there's going to be the charm connecting on the Slayer. He's going to try and walk it out. A lot of damage coming out there. But ATK are going to just keep this pressure up. They're giving absolutely no breathing room to last time, who forcefully have to stay under the second tier tower. Don't want to deal with any of these possible dives, as now On is going to be stopping Jetlust back there. But could possibly go for the 1v1 there, is going to go for it. Does have the World Ender, is doing a lot of damage to Papa Smurfy. Oh, what is this Artrox, man? Doing so much. Papa Smurfy is going to have to hide under the tower, is going to have to burn that flash. A Jetlust is going to get taken down by Papa Smurfy. Shutdown going over to Ornn.
It's really anticlimactic for the amount of damage that just Jetlust did there, but a little bit of gold onto that Ornn. Actually, only 2 kills of the game are onto that Ornn as well.
So Ornn desperately trying to just keep his team afloat here. The Ornn items will be quite useful when they come up. So hopefully they are going. Well, hopefully we're gonna get to that point in the game, so there could be a possible comeback for last time. Yeah.
I mean, if you find like a fight with a bunch of good resets for that Jinx, then I mean, it's about if you can find that, because it's about like 10,000 gold in the lead right now. Not just about, it is exactly 10,000 gold in the lead, and that Rift Herald, it might not even get its charge off.
It only does get its charge off. It's like in the mid lane. Not going to get the tower, but Damilon is going to be stalked in his own jungle by Slayer. Rel is going to be walking in there as well. As now we see a convergence from Unique and Slayer onto Sealord here. A lot of damage from the... Oh my goodness, this Akshan. And looks like they are going to go into hot pursuit. And that is going to be the Rel connecting onto Mad Damon. Going to have to use the ulti to escape there. The comeuppance is going to be dropped. And Rammus is going to try and tank as much of it as he can. But no, Spirit Rush then being burned by Sealord. Try to get that pick there with the charm. But not going to be enough. Oh my god. Tigger and Lesnack force under the tower as the Nature's Grass coming out from Not. They are going to try and get the gold here. But nothing more will come out of it. They do just keep Jinx and Lulu off that tower. And more gold over to Not here with the first strike.
I'm just gonna try to keep these plays going. Don't like, you know, settle and just let Jinx farm. And now with that Jinx recalling, and it's only gonna be Sealord on that tower, they're gonna threaten that. Meanwhile, Jetlust as usual being a nuisance top side, doing absolutely tons of damage.
Yeah, still even it doesn't have any healing items, and he's just healing. Like he does so much healing, and the Black Cleaver is doing so much work. But can we just take a second to look at what the Mythic Not went for? Yeah, just very casually, man went for the Night Harvester.
Okay.
That is quite offensive item, to say the least.
It's really scary to play against in the move. Just so much gold on him as well.
Really playing that literal first strike as the proc from the Night Harvester plus the first strike and the demonic. Gonna give him quite a nice chunk of gold, but ATK look like they want to set up for the Baron here. Demlon is gonna go and clear some wards, but they are going to spot the little armadillo man, and he's going to have to walk away. But Not is doing quite a good job at... Whoa, wait, that is actually a big little pop there. As Unique does drop the Nature's Grass into the Rel ultimate, into the Ornhorn. Is going to be called by Klaxus to get into the end. The backline picks up 2. And that is 2 kills. ATK Jetlust is got the world and is going to lead the charge. But they are not going to go for the tower dive, as this is just going to be a very easy Baron setup. While Rammus is actually just sitting in the back. He's just chilling. Rammus is going to get spotted. He's going to have to run away there, but we'll jump right into Klax there. The Root not going to be able to stop Damulon, as that is going to be the possible Q forward, and Unique will pick him up. Slayer does try and take down Sealord. Sealord will get hit by the comeuppance, has nothing to block it. And ATK will pick up another, as that is 22-2. That is a 11,000 gold lead, and they're just going to extend it further and further with this Baron play.
That turn was absolutely insane towards the beginning of that fight. Jinx does not get the Baron, but ATK literally just looks like business as usual. They're just absolutely tearing through last time at the moment, and I don't know what else to say. It's just a really difficult game.
Yeah, like it's just like some of these core items are going to be coming out for last time, so we do see that the first one item is picked up by Papa Smurfy. Is going to look to upgrade the Jinx or the Ari's Mythic, but they really got to try and they just got to get a pick. They got to try and catch out this Kai'Sa, catch out this Akshan. Because that Artrox is going to become more and more of a concern for those low damage carries. But Klax is showing absolutely no fear walking into the jungle. Unique is going to pick up one. You see Lulu is going to drop the Shirelius. Klax doing so much damage with the Ram. Sham's going to have to walk away here. It's going to be the Rue coming in onto the Lulu. Slayer picks up one. And ATK look to further and further suffocate the Mad Demulon out of his jungle. It's going to burn the Aatrox, it's going to burn the Flash into the knock up the world, and it's going to be dropped there. They are going to go hot in the chase. Killer Instinct is going to get into their back line, going to pick up one. A Jetless takes down the Armadillo. Nature's Grasp will connect. Ornhorn is not going to be procced because of Nature's Grasp. Now Papa Smurfy, looks like they're going to get the charm. They are going to lock down Jetlust. Could look continue for this fighter, but Klax is so strong. Klax is doing so much damage. Rel goes forward, drops the ultimate. Papa Smurfy cannot get anywhere. Klax picks up another comeuppance, will connect. That is a double kill for Slayer on the Akshan. 2 kills for free as ATK look to take down the second tier tower. And they do not want to stop there. They want to keep going.
Klax is running an absolute clinic on this Kai'Sa right now. Looks absolutely comfortable. There's absolutely no doubt. He's right now just probably one of the most scary members on this ATK team. And with Unique having that setup,
but we see Rammus is going to encounter Slayer here, but there is a Bork on this Akshan, so there's going to be the Rammus is going to use the Ghost to get away, as Demilon is going to try and get stopped by Unique, but is going to Ghost his way out of there, while that is going to be the third Dragon pickup. But Kai'Sa will land an auto attack, will be able to, will he be able to go, but you see the,
Oh.
Where is that man? Klax, my guy, are you okay?
He still might die. He still might die!
He does die! We see Rammus does get taken down by the Maokai with the saplings. But I think we'll just take a look at Klax's minor flash error there, but Aatrox...
This game is a fever dream.
This game isn't real. It's not real. As the Nature's Grasp is going to come out, it's going to be able to lock down at least one member. Just going to get some of that first strike gold onto Not there. Let's take a look at some of this gold lead. That's 4,000 gold lead for this Maokai. As well as the 4,000 in the bot side for the Kai'Sa Akshan, very comfortably 2,000 ahead there. And there's so much gold separating these two junglers.
It's just the fact that there's so much, like, it just feels like there's no doubt that ATK are winning the series, obviously. That's a given now with this amount of gold. It's just that really sad to see that it's gotten to this point. Really difficult afternoon. Or really evening last time, guys, because I feel like they've had pretty good performances, right, overall.
They've given us a handful. They've given quite a few good performances against like the likes of 5 Lonely Men, as well as XVG and Royalty. So we are likely to see this matchup again. They are going to probably meet up at some point in the near future in the play-ins and the playoffs. But right now, I think Lost Time really need to figure out how are they going to be able to punish ATK next time, because it's very hard for them to get back into this game. They have got no more second tier towers, or just relying on those inhib towers. As now Slayer is just constantly being a nuisance, roaming around, sitting in the darkness, being all sneaky, beaky like. It's a bit hard for Lost Time.
And I mean, props to Ty for just trying to. Props to everyone just trying to farm, try and find some way back in, especially when there's just very little opportunity to do so.
And that's just one Kai'Sa Q. Oh my goodness, on
exactly.
Sea-Lord.
Especially isolated, that's just tons of damage. I mean, that's Klax's like literally 3 items. That's absolutely insane right now. How much gold is on each individual member.
Yeah, like almost every member of ATK are sitting on quite a nice chunk of gold. Jetless, unfortunately, inting with the only 3 deaths. And as you can see, the round engage onto 4 members. They just run, connects to 5. Ornhorn is gold, but Slayer is in that back line, picks up 2. Unique goes golden under the tower. Ornn is the only one left. Klax doing so much damage. Jetless picks up another, and the only person left to defend the base is poor little Lulu. Akshan going for the spin to win, will pick up a kill after going down to the base laser. As ATK make the tower dive, only losing 1 member, and looks like they're going to take the game here.
I think that's it. I think they're going to take the series right now, 2-0. Absolutely incredible. Clinic ran on from ATK. Last time, it didn't look like they stood. Absolutely did not stand in the way of this victory. Just going to wait at the fountain.
They're just going to keep going for more. They're going to go for kills here, but they're going to hit down the Nexus. Rammus, they're trying to take down at least 1 before he goes back. The Rammus will lock down the Aatrox, but then it's going to be the charm onto Not. Not has to flash away, but it's going to be then taken down by Ari. But it is not enough, as it is 2-0 to ATK.
brilliant from ATK. Strong showing, no doubt. Clax having absolutely the game of his life. Very solid first game and definitely MVP worthy second. And obviously for last time, it's hard to be really take away much from this game. Just a lot. I even missed like the second part of the game, so that mid game like just 10 kills going on there. I think I have to
Yeah.
review the VOD myself. Yeah,
It's
just
like,
got to keep your head held up high at the moment because
yeah.
it's not like it's an elimination game or anything, right? So
Yeah, so I think ATK, so this does not affect last time's chances too much of getting into those finals. This is just going to be putting ATK higher up on the scoreboard, and now it's going to be Royalty and ATK sitting in those top 2 spots. While last time and Aeon are sitting in the 3rd and 4th, so they are likely going to be competing there for those final spots in the playoffs, which will be starting this week, if I am correct.